You're watching Fox 13, Tampa Bay's #1 news station.
You may fall into this category. A record number of parents are helping their children save for college. In fact, it's one of the top goals of parents. That's according to a study by Sally May. And it's a big goal considering that the average college graduate student loan debt is over $37,000. That makes me nervous. But maybe don't panic just yet. John Troncoso is back with us again. He's a certified financial planner, and he joins us again. He comes with us with good advice every week at this time. So, John, when should parents start saving for college?
Yeah, so the average cost of a 4-year private tuition is $134,000. So the sooner the better, I think. But better late than never. Okay. You're going to want to start saving as soon as possible to let the compound growth do a lot of that heavy lifting for you.
Gotcha. What are some different avenues, some different ways people can save for college?
Sure. So there's quite a few different ways to do it. Think 529 plans, Roth IRAs, UTMAs, but it's going to be very specific to you and exactly what's important to you. So there's estate planning considerations, tax planning, and even financial aid considerations. So you're definitely going to want to talk to a financial advisor. That said, my personal favorite way to save for university is a combination between a 529 plan and a Roth IRA.
Okay. I will admit shamefully that I'm not sure how those work, so definitely seek someone like you if you are concerned about how do those two things combine and how do they help me save. What are some of the most common mistakes that parents may make in planning or saving for college?
Yeah, so I think you've heard this from me before, but not planning early enough into kind of your child's life. I think that, again, you want to let the compound growth do the heavy lifting. Additionally, not considering alternatives to a traditional 4-year private school. It's all about getting the bang for your buck, so perhaps consider 2 years at a local institution before moving on to a bigger, more expensive university. And I think not being pragmatic is a mistake we see quite a bit, either taking on too much debt via student loans or not considering the return on your investment, either be it your major or your university. I think those are two really important considerations, and you're going to want to ask, is my schooling going to be able to pay for itself?
Do you have any tips for our younger viewers who maybe want to take an active part in saving for some of this?
Yeah, so I think first and foremost, it's build out your budget and stick to it. You're going to want to make sure that more is coming in than it's going out. Additionally, you're going to want to create an emergency savings bucket. At least 3 months of expenses is recommended. And finally, start your retirement account really early. Saving $100 a month from your first job until you retire is going to actually build into a $200,000 nest egg.
Well, it accumulates, right? Interest is nice. What are some common mistakes that younger people may make, John?
Sure. So I see it quite a bit is taking out too much debt that's extraordinarily expensive. Think credit card debts.
Right.
And along that same vein, not knowing your credit score can really significantly cost you. Think of a number that's going to impact you for the rest of your life and potentially save you thousands of dollars a year. Not having a game plan for their finances is something we see quite a bit as well. One rule of thumb is to pay yourself first. Make it automatic. And when you have a paycheck, send it immediately to one of your long-term savings account. And finally, keeping up with the Joneses is something that we're all guilty of. You're really going to want to prioritize your spending and prioritize what debts you're paying off first.
Yeah, those Joneses can be real budget killers sometimes. All right, John Troncoso, thank you very much for joining us again. And of course, don't feel like you're alone out there. If some of this seems intimidating, contact a certified financial planner, and you don't have to do it alone. That's the good news. Paul?